Alright, I'm going to show you where the offset information is stored. So just as like we do on the mill, under display, if you go to offsets, offset 1, you can see geometry offset. So here's the distance in X and Z from where it's currently located. So here are the things we're concerned about most: the X, the Z, and the tip radius. So if we want to change any of that, which our radius is usually going to be 30 thousandths, so I would go to that tool, arrow over, type in, if I want to add or subtract it, hit right enter. If I want it to be absolutely what I typed in, I'll hit F1 and it should update. Now here you go. Tip type, which we talked about in the previous video. These are all set up for OD turning. They're already set to tip 3. So if I wanted a 4, I could update that. Or maybe I'll just type 4. Right enter. It doesn't want to let me update it. Could be an immersive thing. But on the screen you should be able to arrow over, type in 4 or whatever you want and have it update. That is where the geometry information is stored. If it offset again, you can see now this is where my fixture offset information is stored. So tool information, radius, tool tip radius, and the type of tip needs to be entered in order for G41, G42 to work correctly. So I'm going to go back to the program and show you, just page up, reset to beginning, and show you how the tool changing looks. Right here. First it was moved home, G28, G0, U nothing, W nothing. Goes home, and then they change to tool 7, offset 7, and they give you some information about what that tool is. And then they start the spindle, put a spindle clamp on. So in other words, the max RPM is going to be 3000. It's in RPM mode with an RPM of 950 going clockwise, and then they start the machining. Well, actually they move down here and then they put it, after the spindle's turning, then they put it in constant surface speed mode and then set the SFM of 750. So now the machine's going to accommodate whatever diameter and keep that SFM constant. But I just wanted you to see here, that is where that information gets called up. Tool 7, offset 7, that's it. It pulls up all that information out of the offsets that you've set for tool 7 or whatever tool we're talking about, and it's instated. So you should understand where you need to enter that information in order for tool nose radius compensation to work. So go back to the program. I want to find out where they're instating tool nose compensation. I typed in G42, hit the down arrow. Here's a G42. So this is within a canned cycle, but that's okay. So you can see they're making a move from X of 2.1, Z of 0.1, 2, and X of 0.7 and Z of 0.5, and turning on tool nose radius compensation. So you need to make a move while turning it on. And just as you turn it on, guess what you have to do next? You got to turn it off. So turn it on, use it, turn it off.